the big enthusiasm. Yeah. For example, when Bahubali was released, there was lot of people who joined gym thinking of becoming Prabhas, but that did not happen. So everyone had their share of having enthusiasm and doing nothing. Yes, I have set of enthusiastic stories which I like to share with you. Good morning to my dear Toastmasters and guests. Yeah, it was a day on in 1999 and it was around 12:30 when my school was over and I was waiting for my auto which was to be seen nowhere. Suddenly an auto rushed towards me and it stopped, slightly rubbing my hands. After which there was an auto driver who was shabbily dressed and his appearance was very weird and which gave me an impression of having some evil intention. Suddenly the driver called me to come in and was trying to start the auto as quickly. I felt scared and I started crying and the security started thinking that someone was trying to kidnap me and he closed the gate. Then all the teachers came around and they started questioning the driver and then he told that he was sent by my usual auto driver to come and pick me up as he will not be able to do so. And the driver also contacted my parents for confirming whether that this was the case. So next also I did not believe that and so that my grandfather who was sleeping came to pick me up and I went to my home. So my first fear was doing not believing in strangers. The second incident was when I was staying in quiet with my parents was that we went for a desert safari in my father's new car and while we were returning home we did not have any GPS and we had to use only signposts. So it was a narrow exit and we missed that and so we went in the wrong direction. So that I was thinking that we was going towards Iraq which was a nearby country and so I was thinking I could have picture with Saddam Hussein who was very popular during that time, wanted by everybody. So my father became angry and started scolding me. So after which I returned to Chennai and I started going to chess class thinking that will be good for my brain, getting memory power, thinking capability like that. So again I discontinued that because of the war between black and white which was taking place in South Africa. Next, another attempt was joining drums class, which I always liked even now, going to marriage, listening to the music, which I didn't continue. After that was I joined in badminton class, so which I again discontinued because of board exams. So my fear for discontinuing a new activity bothers me. So next incident comes in school when I used to go to school very late from my home as it was just 0.5 kilometers away, but I had to park my cycle which takes me 10 to 15 minutes for identifying a place. So when I try to do so, my cycle or few cycles get piled up, falling down. So I became late to school. So I had to get bunked for 1 hour. Similarly, my shoe got dirty because of rain or sand in that place from the tires of that cycle. So again, I used to get late by 2 hours frequently. So my fear was with having good time with friends who came late and not studies. Next incident came in my college when my friends who are there always speaks about their life stories like that. So they were there for supporting me. But at the end, when I was looking out of my class window with boredom, I saw so many people jumping out of my school college. So I decided I should do that. So that one was done and my friends recorded my video or speak conversation with them during that time which was viral in my class and even it reached to my parents. Your son has been doing this. So after that came my interviews in the 7th semester which my friend was there helping me fill my application with handwriting was important for someone to receive good impression about us. So which was possible, but I never wrote the written exams properly. So finally the person who did that job got cleared and I never got selected. Next was that lot of people who had creative ideas in filling the application started queuing up asking me for the job of filling my application. Even now if anybody is there, I will share the link so that you can do the job for me. So finally is that I have a lot of creativity and curiosity in doing new things, but we should not compare ourselves with anybody, and we should not think that we should be that person. We should be our individual self, so that we have our own ideas which we should implement or which we should do instead of following others, so that we should achieve our own way of success and not follow others. So this is success according to that person, like that. Toastmasters.